children are getting vaccine exemptions at a record high rate. 93% of those exempt are for non-medical or religious reasons. KTVO's Trey Wiggins spoke to a Northeast Missouri Health Department to learn why the rate is rising and the risks it poses.
Vaccine exemptions for kindergartners are on the rise across the nation. A big reason is the ability for parents seeking a religious exemption to bypass talking to their area health department. The form for exemptions can now be found on the Department of Health and Senior Services website, a development that immunization coordinator Rebecca Yunt called alarming.
In this day and age, there's a lot of stigma around immunizations, and I think that a lot of the time parents are just maybe not as educated on immunizations. We just want them to know that the reason that, polio rates are down, it's because of childhood immunization.
Kindergartner vaccination rates across the Show Me State currently set at 90.5%. The average rate of vaccination across our viewing area's counties is just over 92%. While it's higher than Missouri average, it's still below the 95% needed for herd immunity. The MMR vaccine, which fights against measles, mumps, and rubella, is of primary concern. Measles is a very contagious disease. According to Missouri's Department of Health and Senior Services, one person infected with the virus can easily pass it on to 9 out of 10 people around them who are unvaccinated. On top of that, 1 in 5 people who aren't vaccinated and get measles are hospitalized.
I do think the risk here in Northeast Missouri it's fairly low, but it is out there. And vaccines, they have just very small amounts of antigen in them. So if somebody was unvaccinated and they did contract polio or some preventable illness, then the antigens that they're receiving from getting the actual disease is quite a bit more and can make them quite a bit sicker than just having the regular vaccine.
If interested in getting your child vaccinated or at least open to the conversation, reach out to your nearest health department or contact your doctor. Reporting for KTVO News, I'm Trey Wiggins.
The Macon County Health Department holds immunization walk-ins every Wednesday. Appointments can also be made by contacting the office at the phone number in this story on KTVO.com.